You're just in the nick of time.
Hey! Hey!
You're just in the nick of time.
Hey! Hey!
It's baking time. It would help if my fucking Spotify pressed played when I hit play. Piece of shit. Anyway, we can ignore that. That's not a sign of how the stream is going to go today. But welcome in, everyone. How are we doing? Blanket, first in class. Mr. Smith, Ash, Boots, how you all doing? We are doing our baking stream today. You might be wondering why I'm sitting at my chair. I'm good to go. I'm prepped and I'm ready to go. But I didn't want to start in the kitchen. If that makes sense. I don't know why. I just wanted to be here for like 5 minutes first just to set up the actual stream today. Now I'm fully aware. I am live at a time that I'm not usually live, so I'm not expecting like the regular crowd to be here. Anyone that is here is amazing, of course. But I'm going to be doing another baking stream in a future Saturday, just so that other people can actually have the chance to be here whilst I do it. Before I move on to the kitchen, though, I do have a couple of bits that I need to set up, including the camera that I'm going to use. So I've set everything up. All I need to do is just start everything. We're ready for the Great British Bake Off. It's going to go so badly, Mr. Smith, honestly. How you doing, man? I've never been good at baking. Mel informs me that as long as I just follow the recipe to the letter, it should be okay. Now, there's one tiny, tiny little thing that I changed. And I'll talk about it when we get to it, when it comes to the ingredients. I think it should be okay. We'll see. We'll see. I'm good at cooking, but baking at 8. Yeah, I think I'm the same. I'm better at cooking than baking. Because like with cooking, it doesn't matter if you get something slightly off. With baking, it has to be precise, right? Just talking to some teachers, how are you? I'm doing good, Ash. If you're in education right now, I suggest you focus on that rather than coming in here. I appreciate it, don't get me wrong, but if you're in school, you should be focusing on school. I believe in you. It's just like chemistry experiment. Mate, I was told not to experiment. I was told to follow it by the letter, and that's what we're going to be doing today. I've already measured out all the ingredients, so it's all good to go. Here's a little cheeky preview of the view you're going to be getting, which is currently live in the kitchen, in the LG kitchen. Look, you can even see the chat there. When you put something in the chat, it's going to pop up on that little screen. I don't want to lose you now. So I'm going to be heading over there ever so shortly. You experimented and now you fancy women. Can't be that bad. Well, you fancy women as well, you mean, right? Not just women. Otherwise, I've got questions. Right, I'm going to set up our IP camera. And then basically what's going to happen with the view you just saw, I'm going to be up here on this phone camera. So that's what I'm going to set up now. I'm hoping my battery lasts. I'm on 100%. I don't plan on streaming for more than like an hour and a half, so it should be fine. Song redemption. No redemption today, Ash. I'm going to be in the kitchen, so I won't have time to add anything to our playlist. We will be doing a cheeky short stream later on before movie night, because tonight we are going to be watching True Lies in the Discord. Classic Arnold Schwarzenegger film. If you haven't seen it, be there for 8:30 in the Watch Party channel. You're supposed to follow the instructions in chemistry experiment as well. Things could explode. Well, hopefully nothing explodes. I don't think Chris will be happy with me if something exploded today. In the meantime, just going to put a little cheeky link to our stream sponsorship game. We're playing Doomsday. We've still got about 25 days to go, so still plenty of time to join in and get in on the action. Thank you to everyone who has joined already. Now, if I pull this up, hopefully, I just need to go to this web address, 192. It's like in my mirror. Oh, look at that, as if by magic. Wait, why am I sharing my desktop? I'm confused. Why can you see that? I'm hella confused. What is going on? Why can you see my desktop? Is it because that's enabled there? That's so weird. You shouldn't have been able to see that. It just remembered my settings from yesterday, but it never did that before. Interesting. So I wonder if it remembered... No, it didn't. Piece of shit. It remembered everything other than the cropping of the actual thing. So let me go back and set all of that up. It shouldn't take too long. I just go to front camera. There we go. There I am. Now I need to rotate it. Excuse me. Transform, rotate anti-clockwise. There we go. So that's so weird how it remembered the settings, but it didn't remember the crop. So I should have really done this before I started, but here we are. This song lasts so long towards the end, you know. Justin just takes the piss. I'm playing some Overwatch. I'm popping every so often, so good luck. I believe in you. Thank you, Mr. Smith. I hope we do well. Thank you for believing in me. I definitely could use the support. Good luck in Overwatch. Get that grind on for the season. Right. Boom. And boom. Okay, so there we go. That's all cropped. So now I'm going to be on this camera here when I go to the kitchen. So basically what you'll see is something like this. If I enable that, you're going to see the kitchen there. I'm going to be there, but I'm going to be in the kitchen over there. And all should be well in the world. I think we are pretty much ready to go. It's weird, right? Seeing two versions of me here. I don't even... Oh, I'm opposite on this one. That's so weird. I don't want to be opposite. But I guess I don't have a choice. How you doing, Flagger? Oh, welcome in, welcome in.
You're
I wonder
just
if I
in
can
the nick of
change
time.
me being opposite. Or should I just leave it now that it just works, basically? I hope your day's going well, Flagger. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day, actually. I was waiting for this song to finish for us to get over there. Now, I think I should run a 3-minute ad break before we start. That way we've got an hour free worth of cooking if anyone is actually interested in watching. Before any ads hit. Now, obviously, if you're a subscriber, you don't get any ads anyway, so it doesn't matter. But just in case any non-subscribers come in to watch us do a cheeky little bacon stream. How long is this song, man? He's taking the piss. 17 seconds to go. He's just saying the same thing over and over again. It's a meh day right now. I have to go fix some kid things. You can't be very active. It's all good, Flagger. I've never expected anyone to be active in this particular stream. We're just doing this to hit our sub goal. Plus, I want to make the cupcakes to give to Chris, Nick, and Jenga, considering I'm meeting the two of them tomorrow. But I will do another Saturday baking stream sometime soon. Now that I've got everything set up how I like it, I think it's all good. Welcome in, Clashy. All I need to do before I go across is change my mic input. So I'm going to sound a little bit different when I'm in the kitchen because I'm not going to be using this mic. And when I do it, it takes about 20 seconds for my other audio to kick in. So bear with. I'm going to do that. You still won't hear me until I get to the kitchen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my mic settings. And then as soon as I can start hearing again, I'll give you a little 3, 2, 1. And then I'll run a 3-minute ad break. And then we'll be back in the kitchen. I hope you're having a good day, Kalashi. The mic is being changed as we speak. So in about 10 seconds, you won't be able to hear me until about 3 minutes time. But we are doing a baking stream today, Clashy. Red Velvet Cupcakes. I'll see you guys on the other side. Is this on? Turn on the screen, night big. Excuse me. Turn on the screen, night. No, that's not the right tone. Right, we got this. We got this.
Turn on the screen, night begins. Algae's glow, it never dims. Chats alive with cheers and grins. Streaming dreams where fun begins. Laughs and games, we all unite. LG's voice, a guiding light.
Show me your feet.
Every stream, pure dynamite. Time with LG feels so right. LG stream is where we play. Every night and every day. With each game and each display, we just wanna shout hooray. Pixel wars and victory. LG skill for all to see. In a chair so happily, bringing joy to you and me. Pixel wars and victory.
Oh, I'm dead.
LG
I'm dead.
skill for all
Oh my god, how am I not dead yet?
in that chair so happily, bringing joy to you and me. Every follower's a friend, support and love they always send. LG's magic never ends, streams we never want to bend. LG stream is where we play, every night and every day. With each game and each display, we just wanna shout hooray.
The tip is so sensitive enough, honestly. You could just lick the tip and it will go on mute. Watch.
Pixel wars and victory, LG skill for all to see.
Show me your feet.
In a chair so happily, bringing joy to you and me.
There you go. London Gamer just kissed Soma on the lips. Oh, yo. That is an interesting one to start. No! Oh, no. Rainbow Cat Headband. You guys are freaking awesome, man. How have I been talking for almost 2 hours? That definitely has to be some kind of record. So I'm just going to make sure we stream for 2 hours. Now I look like a porn star. Speedy, look what you've done. I'm very... Yo. Welcome back, people. if anyone is out there in Radioland, can you please just let me know that you can hear me okay? I've lowered the music in Spotify, so I'm hoping that it's low enough that you can hear me over the microphone that I'm using in the kitchen. You can hear. Sweet. Good to know. Good to know. And you can hear okay, right? I don't need to adjust any of the volumes and stuff. I'm looking at the mic and I should be looking at the camera because I'm going to be talking at all different levels today, given we've got the whisk and everything like that. Thank you, Blanket. Ash is on their way home. Join back later. No worries, Ash. Take care. Have a safe journey. Right, I think we just get started. I've got like a recipe here on my phone, which I'm going to be following. I don't really know which camera I'm going to be looking at that one mainly when I talk, but obviously this is where the action's happening right here. I've never done a baking stream before with this much technology. It's always just been one camera kind of thing. So this is kind of new to me as well. I could move this camera if we get a better view, for example. But as you can probably see, hopefully on that camera, can you see it? You can. I've already got all the ingredients laid out. I've measured everything. The only thing you can't see here on the table that I'm going to be using is the buttercream, buttermilk, because I've left that in the fridge. I didn't want it to like get warm. But everything else is here and ready to go. So I think we can just kind of start basically. I'm literally going to follow the recipe. I haven't even looked at it yet, so I'm hoping there's nothing here, no surprises that I'm going to run into. But let's crack on. So first thing I need to do is preheat my oven. And I hate doing this so early because I know I'm going to take longer than the recipe tells me to. So the oven's going to be on at 180. Wait, what? It's already thrown a confusion. It says preheat your oven at 180 to 150 fan. Which one? In between. Let's do it on 170. Let's just take a little guess. Boom. Okay, so beat together the butter and sugar in a stand mixer. So I don't have a stand mixer, right? So what we're going to do instead is we're going to use a hand mixer. But I've got a massive bowl that I can use for it, basically. So hand mixer in here. Give it a go. The butter and the sugar. Now, I tried to be clever. And I did cut the butter into cubes so that it should be easier to mix, but who knows until we try, right? Oh, that was easy. That's all of it right there. And the sugar. Until smooth and fluffy. And then add the eggs. Okay, cool. So this is what I don't get, right? In my head, when I turn this whisker on, it's just going to go flying everywhere, right? I don't know if that's what's going to happen. I've never used an electric whisk before, as far as I remember. But I guess we start slow and see what happens, right? Let me just quickly test that over here in case something else happens. Okay, I'm going to do something first quickly. I'm just going to mix it with my hand because I don't like that the sugar's just flying everywhere. So when I put it all in a little lump thing, we'll come back and then I'll use the electro whisk. Because it does say to use the mixer, but the sugar's just flying everywhere like I expected. Thank you, Clashy. I wanted to start off with the 3-minute ad break, by the way, because it now gives us 1 hour ad-free viewing. That's why it escalated quickly. Found her, I found you. I feel like melted butter would have been better. I don't know if that's a thing or not. Like, would that have ruined the recipe? But now it's all a bit combined a bit more. I think I can switch to the electric whisk. Last baking stream. Last baking stream you did. What? What do you mean by that, Classy? Last baking stream you did. You did what? I don't know how well you're hearing this, by the way. I'm hoping you can hear my voice over the mixer, but put a coin in the cake. What are you on about? Put a coin in the cake. Are you just clapping? Yeah, apparently this should be fluffy, but I'm not feeling fluffy. I'm going to keep mixing it, basically. It's going to get fluffy. It does say to use like a standard, but I don't have one. Yeah. Okie dokes. Time for the eggs. Add the eggs in a bit again, okay? So it wants me to add them both in straight away. Just going to make sure I've got room for the shell. In fact,
Tickle, tickle.
tickle, tickle. I can't actually see who did that, by the way, because I'm not at my PC screen. Oh, it's a tiny bit of shell in there. I was trying my best to make sure. Oh no, never mind. It's not shell. It's just the bottom of the bowl. Always wash your hands when you're touching raw egg, people. It was me. Right, wish me luck. Liking how it's looking at the moment, if I'm being honest. This is supposed to make 12 cupcakes, but I know I haven't got flour. It's like really thick. And I don't know if it's really thick, but once I put the flour, it's going to be thick. This song is an absolute banger, by the way. Right, in a small bowl, mix together the red food colouring and the vanilla extract. I'm just going to use the same bowl that we've got for the butter, because why dirty your bowl, right? He wants a teaspoon of each. I haven't even opened. Oh, do you guys like my apron, by the way? The camera's moved again. It keeps going back to its original position. My little otter apron. I love them. It's so cute. I can barely see because of the sun. God damn it, phone. Oh, let's keep moving back. I almost need another wedge just to hold it up. Hopefully that will do. Alright, red food colouring. I've got to be really careful not to get this on anything other than the spoon itself. Wait, how am I supposed to get it out of the teaspoon into the bowl? It's very thick. Oh shit. It is really thick. Let me show you actually. Hopefully you can see this. It wants an entire teaspoon of it, so I'm going to fill it up to the brim just to make sure it's got all that it needs. Come on, it should be enough. Look at that. Sexy. Right, I need to mix this in here. So if I get one of my little, got like dinky spoons, look how small this is. Hopefully, oh, it just fell out. That was handy. I was going to scrape it, but apparently it just falls out. But it says to mix it to make sure that it's a paste, apparently. See that there? Let me put it back to the other camera. Sexy. I love it. This is the easiest part of the recipe. I'm worried about how thick that batter is, if I'm being honest, but I don't really know what to do to make it thinner because I'm not going to deviate from the recipe. Right. Add the paste to the mixture until it's combined and coloured well. Turn the speed down, slow, and mix in the cocoa powder. I said it's still more like powder as well. Forgot about cocoa powder. This is going to be a thick batter. I don't know what I do to make it thinner. I don't want to add another egg. What a banger, by the way. Leanne Rhymes. The song always makes me think of Con Air. I'm going to put this in the sink and just rinse it. Just so it doesn't get stained. Baby, you're my awfully cute to hold. Finally on the bus. Let's go. Just narrating your entire life. Right, turn red, baby. Proper back. Oh, I didn't realise you still need to add the buttermilk. That's why it's kind of thick. Look at that, beautiful. I'd be lost if I lost you. Turn the speed down so it's slow and mix in the cocoa powder. Should I be sieving this before I put it in? Because there's a few lumps in here. They'll go quite easily, to be fair. Maybe the sugar needs to be sieved. Yo, Liam. Welcome in, Liam. How you doing? We're making Red Velvet Cupcakes today. My first ever, technically my first ever baking stream. My phone keeps being silly buggers. Let me try and fix that. I can find something to put behind it.
You're just in
There
the
we go.
nick of time.
Pat, welcome in. Six Legs, welcome in. How are we all doing? What's cooking good looking? What's baking, actually? We're doing a baking stream today. We're making some Red Velvet Cupcakes. Hopefully that's better. There we go. I've got my little setup going on, so I've got my phone here, I've got my mic there, not the usual mic that I use, so you will see that it probably sounds a little bit worse than our normal streams. And we've got this one here, which is showing you all the action. Maybe do you guys like my apron? I bought it especially for this stream. It's like two little otters just in love with each other. I love it. I hope you're having a good day, Liam. Six legs. I hope you're both doing well.
Mwah.
Why can't I see? Oh, there we go. Never mind. Never mind. It's time to add the cocoa powder, baby. Look at that. Beautiful. Pat, how's your day going, man? The issue I've got with baking, right? Especially when you have like flour and icing sugar and stuff like that, it just gets everywhere. When you're mixing it, it flies around everywhere. Don't be worried that this doesn't look red anymore. That just looks brown now. Because I added all the cocoa powder. It doesn't look red anymore. There's nothing stopping me adding more food colouring, but we'll see after. Yeah, now it's chocolate cupcakes, right? And we've still got to add the flour and the buttermilk, so maybe that will make it lighter. I don't know. We'll soon find out. The glass pot is from Goo. It is, Ash. It is. They're from the Goo cakes. These ones. We've got about 20 of them. Because they're so freaking good. And you get to keep the ramekin as well. The official name is a ramekin, just so you know. Buttermilk. All right, what's next? Pour in half of the buttermilk and beat on slow. Add half of the flour and beat again. Then the other half of the buttermilk. And then the other half of the flour. Apparently. Right, let's go. It's about half, right? Oh, it smells so good. It actually smells like this. It didn't before. I added the buttermilk. Hey, how have you been, man? What have you been up to, man? I haven't been able to get into one of the streams for quite a minute, because obviously the new stream is quite late for us over here in the UK. The last one I came into and didn't say a word, I think you were playing Slay the Spire 2 again. I'm addicted to that game, Liam. Me, Django, and Chris, we play it all the time. It's so good. We've managed to get Ollie into it as well, but sometimes when we play, he's sleeping. It's such a good game. What Blanky said, he probably can't hear you as he's at work. That's fair, that's fair. Right, I'm going to put this in just so it doesn't fly everywhere, and then I'll turn it on. Okay, it's turning red a little bit more. So, trust in the process. No, so I really hope it turns out well. I've been talking about it all week. Now it says us to add the other half of the buttermilk. Oh, it's gone on my fingers. Maybe I should use a spoon to scoop it out. In fact, if I use a spoon when I've got the spatula right here. Oh my god, another lemon. Right, you can go there. Not me just eating the mixture. You beat Ascension 10. Fuck me. God damn, I don't really play much of it solo, Liam. We're on Ascension 7 with the three of us. My camera gets so dark. We need. I'll probably will play it solo afterwards. We're having a lot of fun doing multiplayer at the moment. It's so much fun. I love it. Even the second one, they made it better. I don't know how, because the first game was great. It makes no sense.
The next station is London_Gamer, where this train will terminate. Please mind the gap between the raid and the stream, and when departing the raid train, please take all your belongings. When exiting the station, don't forget to hit that follow button to support our fair community, and to all you guys, gals, and other legends, welcome to London.
Yo, Jamie, it's up to the raid. Welcome in raid, and please mind the gap between the raid and the stream. How you doing? How was Power Wash? Thanks for the raid. People, if you are not following David, if you know, he's the person I talk about all the time when we take the piss out of him. Go and check them out. Click on the link, press the heart button. Thank you for the raid, guys. We're probably going to do a jump for your raid, but I can't.
Hi there, thanks for checking in.
Right now, so I don't
Piece
think
of
you can do the jump.
garbage.
And Ollie, if you've got like 30 seconds for a question, I don't know if you've got time to stick around or not. But it seems to be going okay. I just had a bacon question that I wasn't sure about. Welcome in, Ree. How you doing? How you doing? Someone dropped us a follow, so I'm going to go ahead and guess that was Ree. If so, thank you for the follow, Ree. I can't see my activity feed or anything. If someone lets me know who wins the jump as well, that would be really helpful because I can't see my screen right now. It was me. Let's go. Let's go, Ree. Thank you for the follow. Also, welcome in, FD. Welcome in, Ollie. So the bacon's going okay, Ollie, but as you can see from the mixture, there's nothing else for me to add other than the bicarb and the bacon powder and a tiny bit of vinegar. I feel like it's a bit thick. Would you say that's thick for cupcakes? Because it wants me to scoop it in after. Let me just add everything it's telling me to add.
You're just in the nick of time.
Done the buttermilk. Done that. Finally beaten the bicarb, baking powder, and vinegar. Right, boom. It just feels a bit thick. How you doing, Pete? Talking of thick. It looks fine. I don't know. I don't know. For me, it's just like maybe that's where I've gone wrong before. Is I've always made the mixture a bit thinner. But I only use 2 eggs, and I feel like it could be 3. That's fine. Now here's another question. I don't know whether you made red velvet before, Ollie. It looked red, right? It did look red. And then I added the cocoa powder, and now it doesn't look red anymore. So, do you think it would do anything if I added a tiny bit more food coloring, or I just leave it? I was thinking, should I add a few more drops? I don't know. It's not even drops, it's like a taste. It won't make a difference. So then why am I adding more? You can try it, but I don't think it actually that easy to get rid. Yeah, I don't think it is either, to be honest, especially because the cocoa powder. But this is the one we got. Like a little paste. So I can try it and see what happens. If it ends up being chocolate cake, who cares, right? which just proves my point that red velvet is a chocolate cake. Some people are just like, it doesn't taste like chocolate. It's like, it's a chocolate cake, trust me. The only ingredients it's got that adds flavour to it is fucking chocolate and a tiny bit of vanilla. Yeah, I know, Ollie, but people keep arguing with me. It's only one person individually, to be honest, but I'm just going to do a little bit just to see what happens. Have you ever made red velvet before, Ollie? Also, Nugs, thank you for the raid. I'm guessing you're going back to work, so I appreciate it, but I'm just rating right now. Yeah, that did absolutely nothing in terms of colour. I'm getting so confused. Why are you getting so confused, Ollie? Oh, there's two Ollie. That's why you're getting confused. When I say Ollie, I'm talking about the gaming art. When I say FP, I'm talking about fighting drums, Ollie. I forgot. For some reason, I forgot your name was Ollie. Because I call you FP so much. I think it's the gel food colour. What did you say? No, yeah, it's the gel food colour. Gel. On Twitch, I always call you FP. Fighting drums. In person, I'll call you Ollie. But we only work together. Yeah, but I feel like I've seen you more on Twitch than in person. Obviously, when I was in the offices in the Prime, I saw you in person every day. Not anymore. Right, I think that's probably enough, right? The bicarb and the bacon powder, whatever it's called. Incorporate it. So you just start scooping. Look like the icing pen. Right. I mean, you know what? Should I just double check and make sure? I'm pretty sure I'm not that stupid that I bought the wrong thing. Yep, it is indeed food color and gel. I had to make sure. Ree. You gave me something to think about. Because I could have bought the icing pens by mistake. This is my week off, Ollie. Yes, I'm travelling to Derby tomorrow to go and meet up with Captain Nick. And Jenga's coming along as well. I'm meeting Jenga for the first time. So that should be a fun little couple of nights. Right, what's next? Spoon into the cases. 2/3 full. And then bake for 20 to 25 minutes. Right. That makes me feel like this. Oh, one of the cases got wet. That piece of shit. I've got different color cases, by the way. Orange, yellow, blue, and pink, I think. Yep. I'm going to replace the orange one now. Jenga Poos, yeah, I'm going to be meeting him for the first time. I've known the kid for like fucking 5 years now. I've never met him before because it would have been a bit sus for me to be like, hey, Mr. 14-year-old, come and hang out. But given Jenga knows Nick as well, basically my initial idea was to travel to Newcastle for one night to see Jenga and then go to Derby to see Nick. But then I thought, maybe Jenga wants to meet Nick. So we're just both going to Derby instead. Let me... Do I just use a spoon for this? Yes, so. Right. I haven't got like a wide spoon. I'm going to need two to scrape it off as well, right? Less sus now dating. Still a little bit sus if I'm honest, Brie, but hey ho, what can you do? Spoons are good. Right, let me move this out of the way because we don't need to mix it anymore. I think I might need to use this for the icing though, so I'm going to quickly wash the nozzles, or at least let it rinse for now. I didn't just lick the whisk. You saw nothing.
Hey!
Yo, Mel, I'm late. It's all good, Mel. It's all good. How are you? But just in time. Hopefully it looks okay. I'm at the case. I'm at the point of spooning it to the cupcakes. So it says 2/3. I'm going to do less first because then if I've got leftover, I can just keep adding more, right? What tune do you have playing right now? You know what, Ree? I'm so glad you said that. Do you know why? Because I specifically picked the music for today's stream. Like normally, I just put it on a stream playlist and I let it run. I specifically went in and added like 50 songs to the playlist today for this because I didn't want them to be like heavy songs, but I also didn't want it to be silent. That's not my vibe. But thank you for noticing. Every time we touch. This is a pain. There's got to be an easier way to do this. Make sure to let the whisk. I did it already before I put it in the sink, Mel. Chances are there's still going to be quite a bit left over in the bowl for me to devour afterwards. We'll see. And then whilst this is baking, I guess we make the icing. Anyone who's got ADHD, or not ADHD, anyone who's got OCD, that's the one I was looking for. Ignore the fact that I just put it in the middle one rather than on the edge. It's all drippy. Oh shit, now I've got some on the baking tray. I'm definitely going to need to, I've got so much more batter left, or mixture, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to need to go over it again, 100%. Oh, Ollie, if you want it, because I know you bake more than me, I have a spare cupcake tin because I bought one that was the mini cupcakes instead by mistake. I didn't read the sizes, so I had to buy another one. I've got the mini one if you want it. I'm not going to use it, so next time we meet, I can bring it along if you want. I mean, that's fair. Just if you ever need it, let me know because I've got a spare mini cupcake tin. I can show you it now if you want. It's like really dinky. So far, I've had a pretty enjoyable time, I'm going to be honest. So if these turn out well, maybe I'll just become a cupcake maker whenever I go to like events or something. Good taste. Did you put your whole mouth over the whisk like the episode of Come Down? I didn't, but I can do it if you want, Ree. If that's what's going to be counted as entertainment. Mini ones are so cute, but who has enough cupcake? Yeah, exactly. They're tiny, man. They came with the cases as well, which I didn't think it would. So I could have really, maybe if I've got leftover batter, I can make the mini ones as well. Would that be advisable, or should I just use all the batter? Because it's designed to make 12, and I've got 12 cupcake cases. I obviously don't want to put too much in it, otherwise it's going to go way too over the top. I need the tips from the bakers. Right, look, they've all got roughly 2/3, but I guess I'll put more in because I've got leftover batter. We're still liking the music, Ree? I've really got into the song lately. It's been on my playlist for a while, but when I started to listen to the words of the song, this song really hits. I'm gonna go see ya. Enjoy your cupcakes. No worries, Ree. No worries. I appreciate you stopping in with the raid. I'll post a picture in Nug's Discord as well to let you know how they turn out. They're definitely less red than I would have hoped, but it's whatever, right? As long as they taste good. Bright like a baby. More effort than a cake. Go on, let me see. Right, let me find them. Where did I put it? Oh, yeah. Look. Actually, I'll put it on that one. They're dinky. Look how small it is compared to this one. Little dinky ones. So if you want it, that's going free. I won't charge you for it. I'm not going to use it. So. Half a bite. Not even that, mate. Like, who makes those? Is it just for like tasters or something? Or like for kids, maybe? They still get a cupcake even though it's not a lot and not that unhealthy. Vodka cranberry. If anybody would like to join our stream sponsorship game, exclamation mark Doomsday will get you the link. Thank you to those that have joined already. I don't know how we're looking for ad breaks as well, so they're just going to run as and when they need to run. Oh, another banger. Let's go. I mean, I knew it would be another banger because I made the playlist, but it's on random, so I don't know what's going to play next. Get on. Oh, actually, I have another bacon question. Actually, no, I don't. No, I figured it out. Don't worry. Underneath the starlight, starlight. Did I steal your heart tonight? Try to hide from my kiss. Don't you know that you... Which one has less? There's still a bit more. But you know, don't you know that you... Imagine this is where I remembered that I forgot to put the bicarb in or something. Like, what could you do at that point? Put it all back in the mixer and just add it in. Feel you in my arms. Okay, I mean, as far as 12 cupcakes go, got an even amount. Did I steal your heart tonight? Try to hide from my kiss. There's just one more that needs a tiny bit more. Can't fight the moonlight deep in the dark. What have you been up to today, Mel? Oh shit.
The next station is London_Gamer, where this train will terminate. Please mind the gap between the raid and the stream, and when departing the raid train, please take all your belongings. When exiting the station, don't forget to hit that follow button to support our fair community, and to all you guys, gals, and other legends, welcome to London.
Yo, Chris with the raid off the mid-raider, please mind the gap between the raid and the stream. How we doing, Chris? I was not expecting that. I didn't even know you were live, if I'm being honest. Thank you so much for the raid, Chris. Welcome in. Also, welcome in Dan's Gamer. How are we all doing? What were you up to, Rish? League of Legends. Oh, God. Oh, God. How are the games? As you can see, you caught us in the middle of a bacon stream. So I can't actually see my PC screen at the moment. But I do know that there is a link in the chat over there, I think. Those of you that aren't following Rish, go and press the link. Press the heart button. Go and share the love. Thank you for the raid, Rish. If you need to raid and run, that's not an issue. You caught us just at the point where we're about to put our cupcakes into the oven. So far, so good. I don't really bake, so I'm not worried about how it's going to turn out, but we'll see, we'll see. We've still got the icing to make, though. Exclamation mark jump, get yourself into the game, people. We are jumping for Rish's raid. Anyone that is new from Rish's raid, my name's London Gamer. People call me LG for short, but as long as you call me, that's all I really care about. We don't usually do bacon streams. This is like a one-off, but we might do some more if it ends up being like nice, right? We normally play Overwatch, I'm going to be honest. There's other games that we do dip into as well, but Overwatch is our main game. And if you need to raid and run with Rish's raid, I appreciate you coming in and do what you need to do. I appreciate the lurk as well, if any of you are going to stick around for that. What does the recipe say next? Bake for 20 to 25 minutes until the middle of the cupcakes come out clean when poked with a skewer. I can just poke it with a sharp knife, right? Because I don't have a skewer. Okay, 20 to 25 minutes. Let's do this. Are we ready? Look, I think that looks all right. I don't need to do the whole bang bang thing, right? It's not just for macaroons to get the air bubbles out. Oh shit. It's a baking tray. Oosh. Are you gonna make the icing? I am gonna make the icing, Ollie. I might as well whilst I'm waiting for cupcakes to bake, right? 6 feet under the stars. Right. Now I'm just gonna time that for 20 minutes and then we'll see if it needs another 5. I think I can get rid of this bowl now. We've got a smaller one for the icing, I think. What if I make the icing red? Will that make it more red velvety? You checked out the new TFT set and then some cheeky Aram mayhem to finish. Nice. I hope you had a good stream though. Rish, you said it was great. Fingers crossed. Like I say, if you need to raid and run, I won't be offended. I can't really do all the fancy stuff that I usually do because I'm in the kitchen, as you can see. We are just about to make the buttercream, the cheese cream frosting for our red velvet cupcakes, which don't look like they're going to be that red, if I'm being honest. 6 feet under the stars. Right. This is one of the reasons why I don't like baking or cooking. It's just there's so much mess. I use so many like jars and stuff. The frosting's going to be so yum. We'll soon find out. So make sure your butter's at room temperature and make sure to use actual butter, not spread. Beat the butter and icing together until light and fluffy. So I should still be using the electric whisk for this, right? This isn't something that I'll do by hand, is it? Beat the butter and icing together. Okay, cool. I don't know whether this is a good thing or not. Mel, Ollie, you can tell me.
Shut
But
up and
I cut
take
the
my
butter
money.
into cubes because I felt like that would be easier for it to mix rather than a big block. But that is the required amount. Yo, how you doing, Dan? Dan, how's the tattoo coming along? Yes, whisk, but electric whisk, right, Mel? Because I have a standard whisk, but I'm guessing we use the electric. You did that perfectly. Let's go. What I'm worried about, right? What I'm worried about is icing sugar, as you're probably aware, is so light that it gets everywhere. So once I put the whisks in this and turn it on, isn't it just going to fly everywhere? That's what I'm scared about. Because even if I just like touch it, it goes off like a volcano. I need to go and wash the whisks, so give me a sec because it's still got some of the old batter. You whisk the butter first and then add the sugar. Nice. Good tip. Good tip. Give me 30 seconds while I rinse out the whisks. Whilst you listen to this banger. This song always reminds me of the Vampire Diaries. So that's where I heard it first. It always reminds me of the Vampire Diaries. Does it matter if I use a glass bowl or not? The next biggest bowl I have is a plastic one. Does it matter? I don't think it does, right? Just getting on the bus. We'll be back when you're home. No worries, Dan. No worries. Speak to you soon. Any bowl will be fine. Sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's really melty already. Look at that. I really took them serious when they said room temperature. The edible inside of you. Give me a second. What are you waiting for? I should have probably put this on here first, but that nut's gonna stick in. Oh, I'm putting it in the wrong hole. It's not the first time I put it in the wrong hole. But we don't need to talk about that. Right, is that good? Are you in? Yeah, you're in. Oh my god, no, that's such a good tip. That is such a good tip to put the butter in first. And then little by little, you said, right? Now, I don't have a stand mixer, so I have to do it with the electric hand one, but it does say use a stand mixer. I'm not going to buy one just for that. Oh, I think I might have done too much. Getting dusty in here, people. Yo, welcome in, Vin. How you doing? Hunter, welcome in. Mix that shit. Trying. I hope you're both doing well. Hopefully you can still hear me over the mixing. Mel's giving me the pro baker tips, which is great. That's what I needed. And Oliver's got. You're wondering why I'm covering this view. Just for that, I don't get my I'm just incorporating it. Wait, at what point do I add the cream cheese? Okay, after this. After this. Another banger. Banger after banger. If I just incorporate it like that and then I turn it on, I need to scrape it off the side, right?
Hey!
Yo, Bucket, welcome in. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. Don't forget, this is my first stream. I'm going to be streaming later. And then we're going to be having movie night in the Discord, if anyone fancies joining us. We're going to be watching 2 lives with Arnold Fortune. And the gaming effect. So the big goal. Yo, Dr. Fishy, you know, I used to have a baker's degree, but I took a couple of years of not getting an apprentice to do it. How you doing, man? How was the school yesterday? How did Thank you for allowing me to join. We got another one. TJ, welcome in. Happy Wednesday, TJ. How you doing? Oh, shit. Tiny bit flew in the fridge there. I'll tell you what, I feel like I need to get a spoon to scrape some off the side. Give me a second. I think big spoon, probably. Because now I feel like it's not all mixing, if that makes sense. My life has been so good since I saw you. And I'm going to use that spoon again to get cream cheese. Whip it is such a banger. Wait, what? Whip it. We'll whip it real good. Luckily, I don't have to use a lot of energy with it. Next basically you have to add it to the song list. Time it perfect. I mean, I could just go and add it to the playlist now. Like my PC's not that far away now. Shield your eyes, the hairy man is streaking. I'm just going to see what the cupcakes look like. I know you're never supposed to open the oven whilst they're baking. I'm really tempted to just open it and be like, ooh. But I won't. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to trust the process. Where are we? Add your full fat cream cheese that has been drained if needed. Okay, get the cream cheese. It's said to use Philadelphia. Now I went to Aldi because the Philadelphia was like £3. Cream cheese and Aldi. Oh, it says drain if needed. Cream cheese and Aldi was £1.15, so no brainer, right? Wait, it said 300, right? Let me just double check. So I've got 300. I don't want to put it all in when it shouldn't be. 300, yes, and it is full fat cream cheese. Where are we? Add the full fat cream cheese. Let's go. The next baking stream, by the way, I'm going to do on a Saturday because that will allow our regular crowd a chance to be here as opposed to me baking at night when I usually stream. That will be a bit strange. So I haven't arranged what Saturday yet, but keep an eye out on the Discord. If you're not a part of the Discord, ! Discord to get you the link. Thank you for the stream treat, by the way, Vin. Okay, this is so much frosting. What the hell? I'm not big, but I'm not. Still says 9 minutes to go on the cupcake. It's starting to smell like they're burning already. Not even burning, but you know what I mean. I feel like I can check it in 4 minutes. How one bot yells at me, the other one's like, oh, thank you for using these. What's taken over this? Come back to that. Oh my god, it's so nice. I haven't even added the vanilla yet. Right, let's use the apron for its intended purpose. Right, how much vanilla do I need for the icing? I think it's 1 teaspoon again. It is 1 teaspoon. Cream cheese icing is elite. Honestly, it's so good. It is so good. I don't know whether the vanilla is going to do much to it. I think it will, but it's already nice as is. And it's so easy to make, right? And I put all of that. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to quickly get another spoon to scrape the bowl. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. Okay, shit, the vanilla did a lot. What do you guys think of the consistency? Does it seem sticking up? I feel like maybe find a bit more ice. Sorry, couldn't hold that one in. I'll make it better. Not on my cupcake. Right, talking of, I need to check on the cupcakes. Make them when the sunshine will shine together. I'm just quickly wiping my sharp knife because I don't have a skewer, so I'm going to use a knife to test whether or not it comes out clean. Okay, you know what? The knife did come out clean. There's no sign of anything in it, so I think they're ready. However, they have risen a lot more than I thought they would. So it's not a flat top cupcake, but we'll see what happens when we take it out. Because that means it's ready, right? If the knife comes out clean, it's ready. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. Together we'll mend your heart. Now, I'm going to just test a few more. Just to make sure. Yep. Getting a bit hot now. Okay, so this is where it tells me I need to transfer it to a wire rack. What do we think? Can you see it on the camera? They look more like muffins. But it's all clean. It's all clean. Maybe they'll fall a little bit. Let me get my other baking tray. Right, now I have a predicament, which I didn't think about. How do I get it out of the baking tray onto the wire rack? Because, oh shit, that could have gone horribly wrong. But I can't just pick it up, right? It's going to be, oh, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Alright, so this thick, clean knife is ready, otherwise they'll dry it, right? Once your tray's cooled, you can just turn them over. Okay, so give it like a minute, I guess. So I could just pick it up from there. Boom. That worked. That wasn't hot at all. I'm kind of hoping that it goes a little bit more flat. Shouldn't a cupcake be flat on the top and then you put the icing on? Like, they've risen quite a bit. I could just cover the icing around it. Shouldn't be an issue, but what do we think? Like, this one here is like a freaking volcano. Look at this. Look at this bad boy. Massive. That is literally muffin material. I don't know. I feel like they should be flat. It's just me overthinking things, probably. In my head, when you buy a cupcake from the store, the top's flat, right? And it's the icing that makes it look like it's a dome top. Put it over for the lines. You can always cut the top off and have a flatter surface on the frosting. Yeah, I might do. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll try it on a couple, but I'll leave like, for example, this one here. This one here is kind of what I expected it to be like, so it's a bit more flatter. compared to the other ones. But like if you compare this next to the one that I just picked up, look how much that one rose compared to the first one. I'm looking forward to tasting it. You need the bump, King. What bump? You wouldn't cut the top off. Why not, Ollie? I won't do it now, but I might do it in a couple later. Just to see what the difference is. Wait, do I have another? I'm gonna put 6 on each tray just so they're not like right next to each other chilling. Because I don't own a wire rack, I'm afraid. I mean, try it with like 1 or 2 cutting the top off. Yeah. So my plan was to always ruin one of them because they say after you put the buttercream on, it's good to decorate it with the crumbs of one of the cupcakes. So I was going to ruin one anyway on purpose. Okay, so these are now cooling basically. Witty! I'm happy with that. I mean, technically speaking, now correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Maybe I'll give it a rinse, but I don't really need to wash this tin, do I? Because none of the mixture got on it. It's not like oily or anything. I'll just give it a quick rinse and then that's done, right? What do we think? Cupcakes normally have too much icing. Mate, I love it. The more icing, the better, Ollie. The more icing, the better. Okay. Now, this is where I stand, right? So now we're just waiting for them to cool. Does it tell me how long to wait for? Once the cakes are baked, leave to cool in a wire rack. It doesn't say for how long, but if you want to use some cake to decorate, this isn't. Use a piping bag. Once piped, sprinkle over the crumbs. Okay, cool. So it says the cupcakes should be stored in the fridge for up to 3 days due to the cream cheese frosting. Now, what if I just frost a couple of them now and then save the frosting in the bag for when I want to use it? So, for example, I'm taking a couple tomorrow to see Nick and Jenga. Should I leave the cake out of the fridge overnight and frost it tomorrow with the icing that's going to be in the fridge so it's more fresh, or just do it all and put it in the fridge? Wait till they're fully cooled, otherwise the frosting will melt. Yeah, of course. I don't know how long it takes to fully cool something, but I guess I just stick around for a bit. I don't know. For me, I bought these cheapo piping bags from Amazon. They come with like these few nozzles and stuff, but I don't know if you can see that. I don't know. So I'm going to be using these. I'm thinking of doing like different decorations if I can. Yeah, how long do you think I should wait for them to cool down, or is it just one of those things where you just got to keep touching it to see? Use your judgment. I had to go say hi to a friend, but I'm back now. Welcome back, Vince. I'd say give it 20 to 30 minutes cooling, depending on the temperature of the room. So what do we do in the meantime? Do I just wait? Do I end the stream and then just show you the results on the Discord? They will not be pushed aside or turned. Okay, I'm going to be using one of these nozzles. I'll probably use both. I might do 2 piping bags, and then like one of them is going to give me like a little flowery effect, I guess, and then this one's just going to be the standard nozzle. Just say what's on my mind. What are these plastic bits for? I've never seen this before. Oh, is that for me to like... Oh, that's pretty cool. I only get one though. So I can put... I assume this is what I do. Came with this little plastic thing, so I put the nozzle over it, and then... so it sits in place, I guess. Hey, let's go. Look at me trying to be smart. And then I put that in the bottom of the bag. Don't end, just do some dance routines. I mean, I don't know if I can. I can go back to the PC and we can just chill for a bit. Maybe we can. Oh no, I can't do the daily because I saved that for tonight before the movie stream. I could open a Pokemon pack just to take up some time. Why the hell are these bags not opening? Is there like a trick that I'm missing? You should have known. Oh, now I'm done believing you. Don't know if you can dance. I know you can. I mean, I think I'm okay at dancing, but put me on the spot there, Hunter. Give me those tips. Oh, I need to cut the bag. Okay, so I'm guessing if I put it in there. Let me just test. I've got plenty of bags to play around with. But wait, this can't be right. This can't be right. Surely there's a way to seal it in the bag so none of the ice can escape by using this little mechanism here. Excuse me. Fucking hell. My lord. Thank you, Mel. I think I'm doing something right here. Yes, that's going to make sure it doesn't escape. Look at that. This is such a cool product for something that's cost like a tenner. It's a shame you only get one of those plastic bits because now I
Shut
can't.
up and take my money.
Hey, yo. Welcome back, Dan. We're doing all right. Look, the cupcakes are ready. Can you see them? They rose a little bit more than I would have hoped, so next time we put less in. But we're just waiting for them to cool down now before we put the icing on. Let me press this bag out and then we'll come back to need another spoon. How many spoons am I going to be using today? I need to make sure there's no air bubbles in. We got way too much cream cheese frosting than we need, so it doesn't matter if we waste a little bit. I just want to see how this nozzle looks. It's really good, to be fair, mate. Thank you, Dan. I think they do. Right, I'm going to test in the sink, so you're not going to be able to see this, unfortunately. Unless I have something I can practice on that you can see. It's only going to waste anyway, so let me find something. Okay, what about if I use one of my spare bowls? I'm gonna put icing in that just to see how it looks with the current nozzle that I have. Puggers! How you doing, Puggers? You caught the stream? You did, you did. We're waiting for the cupcakes to cool down. Okay, so that's what this nozzle looks like. But I guess the question is, if I get rid of that, can I make it go around? Or is it just... Nobody knows that she's a lonely girl. That's alright, doesn't it? Obviously it's in the plate, but on the cupcake when I go around. Not bad. I hope you're doing well, Puggers. Hope your day's gone alright. So far so good. We're just waiting for them to call. I haven't actually tasted it yet, so it could taste like shit. I'm sure it will be fine. Slap that on a cupcake. I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good. What time is it? 3:30. I'm probably going to continue until the cupcakes are cold, and then we can ice it on stream as well. And then, as you're aware, Puggers, it is Wednesday, so it's movie night tonight, watching a bit of True Lies at 8:30 UK time, so 5 hours time. If anyone wants to join us in the Discord, you can just jump in the channel, watch True Lies with us, and we should be doing a cheeky little hour stream before that starts. Welcome in, Joey. How you doing? She's just a girl that she's on fire. I don't know why I'm moving them. I feel like if I move it off the place it's been sitting on, it will cool down quicker. You won't manage to hop in for the movie night, but enjoy them. It's all good. It's all good. I know you try when you can, so if you can't make it, there's obviously something more important happening. Is it an issue if I put this in the fridge now, because I don't want it to sit at room temperature and melt? I feel like it's getting softer. So should I put it in the fridge now, whilst we're waiting for it to cool down? The icing is made of icing sugar. What the hell? Icing sugar, butter, and cream cheese with a bit of vanilla extract. Your tattoos on your arm rest where you put them on the desks, so you have to use the mouse like a bloody claw machine. Oh, so it's basically what you're saying, I think, is it's there. So when you put it on the desk, you have to like scooch over it. I'm gonna put this in the fridge just so it doesn't get any cooler. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. So good. So annoying. Fresh ink plus any sort of pressure sucks. Does it hurt if you apply pressure to it? Is that what we're saying? Predict the whisk. I was about to empty the whisk into the bowl that we've got in the fridge, because that is a lot to whisk. That is a lot to lick, rather. Like a clump, right?
Hey!
I'm happy to lick the whisk after, but that would be a lot to intake right now. Yo, buds, welcome in. Also, thank you for the alert, Joe. How you doing? For you, Hunter. So good. Oh no. I've got some on my nose. Who will ever come and lick it off? Mate, I could literally just have spoonfuls of that. Try and put the whisk in your mouth. It's a small whisk. I could easily do it, Dan. It is a very, very small whisk. If anyone can't fit this in your mouth, then I feel sorry for your life partners. Joe, hi. That should explain how I'm doing. What, the fact that you got to go to work? Goodness gracious. Bud, how are you, man? Hope you're having a good day. Damn, I'm jelly of the whisk. Oh, shit. I'm keen to see what these other nozzles do. That one's got like a little pin in it. "45 method should explain how you're doing." I don't even know what that means, though. Work makes me want to do the 45 to 45 method. Too old to understand. I just clicked the LG needs to save it to the wank bank. Oh, I just clicked the LG, comma, need to save that to the wank bank. Use grammar, people. It makes it so much easier for a streamer. And as a new streamer yourself, Dan, you'll get used to using grammar. Because when people don't use it in your channel, it's going to be very annoying. Oh, fuck off, grammar, please. I didn't understand. I had to read it twice to understand what you meant. So I'm not doing it because I'm the grammar police. I'm doing it because I want to understand you when you talk. Work 45 minutes, then put a... Ah, right. Okay, I'm with you, Joe. I'm with you. You may say that I'm a fool. I guess I could clean up a little bit. This love. Why is the piping bag being a bitch? I'm trying to unscrew it so I could start a new one. And it is being an absolute bitch. God damn it. 1 second. I've done such a good job screwing the icing bag thing on that I can't unscrew it.
Hey!
Chains and whips excite me. Yo, Bob, welcome in. How you doing? Our cupcakes are done, Bob. We're just waiting for them to cool down. As you can see, they're not as red as I would have hoped them to be because the cocoa that we put in the Red Velvet Cupcakes turned it brown. Maybe the inside will be more red, but I'm not hopeful. How you feeling today, Bob? After last night? I was about to say the lack redness. Yeah, it's because it's brown, because it's a chocolate cake. Probably should have used some red food though. I mean, I did. And it was red to start. If you go back and watch the VOD, you'll see it was red. And as soon as I added the cocoa powder to it, it just lost all redness. Or the cacao, however you want to pronounce it. Also, welcome in, Jenga. How you doing? Yeah, the batter was red, and as soon as we added the cocoa powder, it just went brown. So, we do have two expert bakers in the chat, Ollie and Mel, and Ollie did say it's really difficult to get it red unless it's like professional grade food coloring. Right. I think I'm going to stick to using this one. It was good. It was good. Let's get another piping bag ready. I spent way too much. Sorry, I spent way too much food coloring making that shit red. So is it actually like you need an expensive food coloring to make it red, Mel? Is that what it is? I've just got like the cheap supermarket version. What is it? Dr. Oetker or something like that? Dr. Oetker. Are there better ones available? Bob, I hope you had a good day at sixth form today. Hopefully your friends didn't take the piss out of you too much with the result last night. Hello. You use kind of budget one from the baking store, but nothing high brand. So I don't think I've seen you make a red velvet cake before. When you tried it, did it turn out red? Because these don't look red to me. I'm sure they're going to taste fine. They smell pretty good, to be honest. Right, I'm just going to quickly tidy some bits up whilst we wait for them to cool still. Dingo, how's your day been, man? Have you had a good day so far? What have you been up to? They didn't, to be fair, manage to distract them from how shit we are. Nice. Those are good friends. No, puggers. So, let me show you my setup, actually. Let me quickly put the whisk away. I don't need this anymore. So, when Mel did her stream, her baking stream, her setup was much more professional than mine because they use their laptop. So, you can obviously just move that wherever you want, right? So, what I've done, I've tried to be clever about it. I like to use technology to my advantage. So, I'm streaming off my PC right now. I'm using my phone as a webcam via the IP Cam app. So basically, now I'm holding my phone. This bit here, I'm holding my phone, as you can see. I'm looking at chat via my tablet. So I've got a little tablet in front of me to read chat. And my microphone, I'm using my Jabra wireless speaker. So I'm speaking into this. It should be a bit louder when I move forward to it. That's just sitting on top of my air fryer at the moment. And then the other camera is just another phone that I have. I have a spare phone and it's using the Camo app. So basically that's pointing towards, as you can see, the kitchen thing. And it's just sitting on an arm that is hooked to the side of the table. But everything is actually coming from my PC. So that's why Mix It Up still works for you guys to still do the jump game and stuff like that. I think it's a pretty clever setup, if I'm being honest. Red food dye destroys me. I think about to say the overlays. Yeah, exactly. So that's all being done on OBS on the PC. Jenga, I don't know if you fancy redeeming a Pokemon pack whilst we wait for the cupcakes to cool down. I know you have the points too. If anyone wants to do it, we can quickly open up a Pokemon pack and then see if they've cooled down afterwards, just so we're not sat here doing naffle. Thank you, Buggers. I think it's clever. I can take you around my house now if you want, but I guess I could take the microphone with me. I'm not going to show you outside of the window though, because that will give away my location. Currently got my washing, drying, because why not? That's where the magic happens. I haven't made my bed. You probably can't see all that well, to be honest. It's probably still dark. Bathroom, still dark, but if I go, boom, little bathroom, little cut chair there. That's where I put my tablet when I'm having a bath, to watch like a TV show in the bath. And then this is where the magic happens. The PC is all back here doing all the work for us. Give me 25k and I'll redeem it. I can't just give you the points. You need to earn the points. Oh shit, Mel with the Pokemon pack. Let's go. Mel, how much points do you have? How many points do you have, Mel? Thank you for redeeming. I'll go and put everything back in its place and then I'll come back to the PC. It'll be easy for me to set everything back up again. But I'm going to leave this here because when we come back to ice the cake, everything will be in the same position. So you're not going to hear me for about 30 seconds while I go back to the PC and set everything up. I might as well take you with me, right?
Hey!
Actually, no, you know what? I'm not. I'm going to leave you there. Vix, welcome in. How you doing? You only have 3. Oh, you had like 40k. Nice, nice. You should have got yourself 50 points for that as well, Mel, for the monthly competition. We'll be back on the PC in about 30 seconds. And as if by magic, everything should be back to how we have it. There was only 3 sources that I needed to change. But now I'm here. It should sound a lot better because I'm using my streamer grade microphone. Before I touch the Pokemon pack, I'm going to quickly put gel on my hand because it might still be a little bit floury. I did wash my hands, but just in case, right? Mel, thank you for redeeming the Pokemon pack. We'll get that done for you right now. You have a choice, Mel. Oh, God, cover your eyes, people. Vix is streaking. There better be a stinky cute pink Pokemon. Well, I'll give you the choice between 3. Before we dip into the rest of our packs, these are the original ones that I bought when I bought 10. So you've got Meowth, number 1, Meowth, number 2, or Starmie. Starmie, Staryu? Starmie, I think that is. Your choice. It's all random. It doesn't really matter which one you pick, but at least you feel like you have a choice, right? Meowth, number 2. You go back there. Right. Now, hopefully my OBS doesn't crash. I'm probably going to jinx it and it's going to crash now, but we'll see what happens. Hey, let's go. It didn't crash. Where's my little armrest? This time I might just disappear. I've got a bit of Tupperware here because I can rest my hand there when I'm opening the cards. Which, for some reason, isn't in focus. Why is that? Has it reset itself? We'll check again when we open the pack. I'm going to curse the pack to only have my chomps. That's a bit rude. My chops. Fucking fat fingers. Right, let's see. Mel, thank you for redeeming. Now, the trick is, as we always say, is we take them out first. We put this one to the side. This one should be an energy, so that goes to the front. And then hopefully the focus sorts itself out. No? Has it bloody reset itself? Give me 1 second. I'm going to quickly check the settings of the camera. Am I going to have to do this every time before I go live? Because it shouldn't have reset the focus. It didn't. So why didn't it? That's so random. There you go. That's so weird. I've not moved the position of my hand, but now it seems to be in focus. Anyway, here we are. Right, Mel, we have Basic Energy, which is the leaf one. What's next? Oh, we've got Snorlax. Let's go. Snorlax is one of my favorite. It's not a reverse hollow or whatever people are calling it. I love Snorlax. Gormandizer. I've never heard of that move before. I freaking love Snorlax. Let's go. Who's next? The Pokeball. Yay, we got a Pokeball. I don't think I have the Pokeball, actually. Yesterday, someone called me Snorlax on a dating app. What? I mean, Snorlax is cute. But also, that I could see why that would be an insult. I don't know. Snorlax is cute to me, though. Who's next? Esper. Esper's cute. We've had Esper before, though. They're not really pink, but the card is pink. I don't know if that suits your needs, Mel. Am I allowed to laugh at that? Scatterbug. We don't have Scatterbug yet, I don't think. So that's going to be another one to add to the pile. Esper is very cute. Judge. I don't know who Judge is, but it's another new one for me. Anyone know Judge? Ooh, who is Volcanion? He looks cool. Look at his big foot. Show me your feet, feet, feet on floor. Shymin. So far, Esper is our go-to, right? The best one. Snorlax, in my opinion, is the most cuddle Pokemon. I agree, Vince. Oh, we have a... Wait, what are these called? They're not called shinies, are they? A reverse hollow Hippodon. I need to remember the names. I just say shiny because it's shiny. It doesn't look very shiny. There we go. I need to get it under the light. That's a nice one. I like that. I love hippos. Hippos are cute. Right, 2 more, I think. I'll take Cuddle Pokemon. Oh, we just had Volcanion, but now we've got the reverse hollow version or whatever it's called. Look, it's got 2 of the same in one pack, but one of them's a shinier one than the other. I'm impressed. I didn't think you would know what a reverse hollow is. I've been taught over the past few streams. So the next one, Mel, is I think going to be the good one, to the best one in the pack. It might not be good, but hopefully, for your sake, it's a pink one. Otherwise, we're taking Esper. Oh, that's a cute one. Salazzle. What is this one? What is this one? This isn't a full art one, right? But there's loads of stars on it. So what does that mean? It's so shiny, honestly. That's just an EX. Okay. So I know it's not a full art one, but I like how it looks. Look at all the stars. But I want to see it in person. That's pretty cool. This dude is pulling heat. Yo, how you doing, Stinky? Look at that. That's cute. The stars are really dope. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite one in it, Mel. I'm gonna yell at you every time you call a hollow a shiny. I didn't. I asked the question what this is called, Vince. What is this one called? So, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a reverse hollow. Is that what that is? And this is what? What's this? That's an immersive art X card. Mate, it's a fucking shiny. It shines. It's got stars on it. That's all I care about. Esper was the cutest, but Salazzle is the coolest for sure. Where's Esper gone? I think I've got a reverse hollow Esper, but this is the one that we pulled for today's pack. You know what, Mel? This is a duplicate. So if you want, I can save this for you. And the next time we meet, you can have this copy of Esper. Like this one in specific, because this is the pack that you redeemed. I think I've got another duplicate of him already. So I'm going to put this to the side and save it for you. He's so cute. But you can't have my Salazzle. I love them. Dianels. Nasty plot. Stinky Doo-Doo Poopy Stains. Nice name. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. You are new to the channel, which means you get yourself a cheeky little animation.
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the stream. Thank you again for redeeming, Mel. The only other way we can now open a pack today is if we hit another 10 sub goals, or on our stream later on. We do another stream before movie night later. Hopefully we'll see some of you there. And if anyone has 25,000 channel points, you're more than welcome to redeem it. We'll just say if that Salazzle disappears, it's not he. It's not me. I'm saving this in my book. In fact, shall we put it in the book now whilst we're waiting for the cupcakes to call? Because this is the baking stream, but I could just go back to the kitchen, right? My little folder starting to fill up. Look at this. Sexy. I'm going to put my one card in there now. That way the front page is done. I thought it would be a good idea to, whenever I start a new pack, I surround it with the cards that people normally throw out. And then in the middle, it's just I took a cutout of the pack. So I know this is the perfect order set. And then we get all of them in, yeah. Let's see what number Salazzle is. Everyone so far likes my tattoo. Haven't shown Megan yet, though. Isn't that the one that matters the most, Dan? So Salazzle is number... What's that? 15? 16. That's really early on. So, baby, let's just turn down the lights and close the door. Ooh, I love that dress, but you won't need it anymore. I thought that would be near towards the end, to be honest. Are you slowly building a master deck? I don't know what that means, Vince. So let's just say yes. Maybe. She's probably going to hate it. She really doesn't like Pokemon. You didn't even tell us what you got, Dan. What did you get? I'm guessing it was the Gengar one. I don't think you said in the stream yet. Number 40. Oh, nice. I can replace my regular Hippodon with the reverse hollow one. Boom. Kick it to the curb. Pokemon is everything. Well, I'm glad I've got you around to help me with the differences between the cards, Vince, because I'm a newbie at this. I just like collecting. I think it's really fun to collect stuff, and then like you get really happy when you get the one you've been waiting for. 73, 74, 75, 76. A Judge goes before Luminosity. 25 for this one. A master deck is where you get every single card from every set. That's never going to happen though. So no, I'm not trying to do that. How many sets have I missed already? I only started with Perfect Order. And plus, all of the older cards now are going to cost so much. Like, I don't have that much money. I've got 2 copies of Volcanicon now because I'm going to put the reverse hollow one in instead. Which means I now have 2. So talking about twinning, Mel. Take it off for me, for me, for me, for me now, girl. Number 3 and number 7. Oh, I don't have number 3. That's a new one. Let's go. Chime in. Number 7, I do have a reverse hollow version of that already. Do I have Snorlax? I don't think I do. 63. Ooh, take it off for me, for me, for me, for me now, girl. Snorlax, nice, that's a new one. And I already do have the Pokeball, unfortunately. But that's fine. That was a decent pull. I'm happy with that. Thank you again for redeeming, Mel. Melanie, when is your next stream, please? I may or may not have enough points to redeem something myself on your channel. No one's perfect, I guess. Have a look on Discord when you get 5 minutes. The pics in the pic channel. See if you can guess the Pokemon. Well, I'm guessing Gengar before I even see anything because that's your favorite Pokemon, right? And I remember you talking about having a Gengar tat. And that do be true. Are you happy with it? It looks way better than you were expecting. Nice. You cancelled today, so you'll be back Sunday. No worries. If it is, I've noticed over the last couple of streams it wasn't enabled. You know what I'm talking about. I know you do. I noticed it wasn't enabled because I'm guessing you probably got a backlog, so you don't want to have too many to go at the same time. But the next time I'm in and I see that it's available, you know what I'm doing. Hopefully everything's okay while you cancel today. Next time I'm with my friends who I helped build a master deck, you'll take a picture. Yeah, do it. Do it, Vince. I'd be interested to see. I'm going to quickly look at Dan's tattoo. Hey, nice. Oh, that looks really cool. I like the shading on that, Dan. Are you going to eventually get it coloured or do you not worry about colour? It looks really cool. Dan, do you mind me asking how much you paid for that? Because I want to get a tattoo eventually. I've not got a tattoo yet. I don't really know about the prices and stuff. You disabled it until the one before is done and shipped. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You never get colours, just prefer tats that are black and white. That's fair. That's fair. It costs you 60 quid. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'd pay 60 quid for that, to be honest. Right, shall we go and see if our cupcakes are cooled down? Maybe I'll run a cheeky little ad break before we go over. Only 90 seconds. But let me just get everything prepped back how it was before. So boom. And boom. And I need to change the microphone back. So I'm going audio silence until after the ad break. We'll see you on the other side, people. Show me the feet. Show me your feet. Right, we're back. Actually, we're not back. I need to load the music. 1 second. I'ma love you every night like it's the last night. Like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. Right, what do we think? They feel cool to me. They feel cool to me. I think before we ice them, I'm going to take this one, which is the biggest one, and I'm just going to try it because then we can use the crumbs for decorations afterwards. So wish me luck. Before we actually ice it, I just want to see what the cake tastes like. God, it's actually nice. What the fuck? Hold up. I've surprised myself. It's not red. It is 100% not red. But it's actually nice. It tastes okay, people. Yay for homemade goods. Wait, did my camera just turn itself off? It did, you piece of shit. Hold up. Okay, I'm quickly go back to the PC. Give me 2 seconds. It's back. I'm actually very happy with how that turned out. That's so good. Well, it's not like amazing, right? But considering it's something that I baked, which I can't normally bake, we take it. It's very fluffy, Dan. Look, very fluffy. I do wish, if I'm being honest, I do wish it was a bit more red, but what can you do, right? It's not, so we move on. As long as it's nice. It's not dry at all. It is very, very good. I'm happy with that. However, yeah, I'm always scared when doing stuff live on stream vids because if it tastes horrible, I don't want to fake it. I don't want to like be like,
Shut up and take
that
my
was
money.
nice. I'm always honest, so I was scared it was gonna be shit. Dan, thank you for the biddy. I can't see how many that actually is because I'm on the tablet as opposed to seeing my activity feed, but I appreciate it. It looks like 20 or something. I appreciate you, man. But do we get to icing them? Is there a trick to icing it? Maybe I'll just use the flat ones. I'm going to get one of each colour and find the flattest ones. And then the rest can go here. Put on, bro, 20 bits. The trick is that practice makes perfect. We'll see. I'm going to try on these 4. So let me move those over here. So hopefully be in better view. I feel like the icing isn't thick enough if I'm being honest, Mel. So I left it in the fridge to kind of thicken up a bit, but I feel like it's not thick enough. I don't know. What do you think? Oh shit me. That bit's not flying. I'm alive. Come on. It's still bloody gorgeous though to eat. I'm gonna get all the air out of it, so when I pipe it, there's no like bubbles. Now keep in mind, like I've done baking before, nothing amazing, right? I've never ever iced anything before, so this will be my very first time trying to put icing onto something. So I'm definitely going to need all the luck. To be fair, LG, you don't want your icing to be too solid or liquidy. I think I would rather it be too solid, to be honest. I don't mind solid icing. If it's too liquidy, then it's not going to hold the position, right? Right. When I've seen my mum do it, she always twists the bag at the end so that nothing gets out. So hopefully Mum at LG taught me well. I'm going to go for the typical like circle, like a crown. But here goes nothing. The cupcakes aren't evenly shaped. That's the issue I've got. Wait, actually, Mel, do I start from the outside and then go in? Or do I start from the middle and go out? I think start from the outside, right? It should be more flatter, I think. Could do both. Well, let me try on the outside for this one. Oh, that is not a perfect circle. That is not a perfect circle at all. Okay, first attempt could be better, right? But could be better. Could be better. Right, we take it. We take it. Start from the inside to make a rose. Start from the outside and you can build it up better. Interesting. Let me try it inside then. I don't know how well this is going to go, but... Oh, it looks quite nice from the inside, actually. I feel like I can't see it when it goes around the side. But look at that. I quite like that. Like a little rose. This doesn't go very high up, but... Possibilities are honestly endless. You can also do zigzag. Oh, God. If Mama LG explained to you why you twist the top, is that so you can seal the icing bag and create an internal pressure allows you to squeeze? Well, it was also so that it doesn't come out the other end when you're squeezing it, Vince. I kind of want to cut one of them flat. We'll do it on one of these ones over here. What if I go above it? Maybe I'll get a better view. Oh, that one went a little bit too high, didn't it? Like slay the spire. I thought I got a bit too ambitious for that, but I could just go like this. This is going to be my one, of course, because I've just licked the top of it. I'm okay with that. That came out awesome. Let me try zigzag. This one's going to be shit, I reckon. Yeah, okay, I'm not a fan of zigzag. Not a fan of zigzag at all. Oh, you know what I could do? Let me put that one to the side. That's a little test one. You know what I could do? Is individual little buds. I'm gonna have to hold this for that. Oh mate, if I had different color icing, I reckon this one would look really good. Just like with different little flower bits on it, I guess. Oh, one of them sticks up a bit more than the rest, but we can ignore that one. The flower's budding too much. The rose is definitely the best one. The rose is cool. I do like the rose one. Right, let me put you down for a second. How's this going to work? Said to use the crumbs, but I guess I've got to make the crumbs really crummy. Doctor just finished telling me there's no time. And that I'm without you, without you. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, definitely would have been better if it was red, but whatever. We take it. Beat again. Beat again. If I die, would you cry? I'm gonna try something now. Oh, hit me. Forgot I had these extra nozzles. Yeah, I've done some, but I don't do fancy piping that often. I love that they all look different. Very cute. Uh, Dan, do you stream? Dan does stream. Dan does stream indeed. I'm gonna cut one of the tops off just to see how good we can make it look. Mel streams as well, Vince. If you're sharing the love and following people, Mel has given me a lot of tips with the baking stream, so I think they deserve a follow. Where do I cut it? That one's sinking over the edge a bit. Let me go for the blue one. Back in my arms, I need love CPR. Right, did I get enough of that? I go, I go, I go. See what we can do with this. Yeah, I think Kylie was right. Probably best not to off. Shit, why did I go in there? That'll do. That'll do. It looks better like that now that I've added another layer to it. Let's see if adding some crumbs to it makes it any better. You actually already follow Mel. Let's go. I don't mind the look of this one, to be honest. After the crumbs have been added, it was flat at first. I think that looks all right. Right. Let me do a taste test with icing on the top that I cut off. Yeah, no worries, Dan. Right, let's try this one with the icing on. I don't think you can legally class that as red velvet, more of a brown velvet. I'll take it, to be honest, Bob. I hope my brown velvet cake tastes nice with the icing. Okay, that's good. That is good. I'm going to try and put some of these in the fridge. Let me take a picture of this one before I put it in the fridge, actually. Should I just ice these all now? I was going to just end the stream and do it afterwards, but given I'm here. Yeah, we have discovered that I am not the best at icing cakes. That one was horrible. But I think the icing's getting a little bit too warm. If one is being honest. Bung that in there because it's coming out a bit more runny now. Can I use the same bag? I'm guessing the heat from my hands touching the bag makes it more warm. I never took that into consideration, to be honest. I will be streaming later, Bob. Don't forget though, it's only going to be a short 1 hour stream because it is movie night tonight in the Discord. So we'll be watching True Lies if you fancy joining us at 8:30. We just opened another Pokemon pack, by the way, Bob. I'm guessing you missed it. It tastes like chocolate, if I'm being honest, Bob. As expected. Did the music stop? Give me a second. I don't know why that happened. We've got quite a few decent cards. Nothing full art wise. But yeah, that's the one that was like an EX something or other. Oh shit me. What happened? Baby. Baking stream is actually peaceful as fuck.
Nani?
I'm glad you enjoy it, Dan. Maybe we'll do some more. Now I'm a little bit more confident with it. We're definitely going to do at least one more on a Saturday, just so other people get a chance to watch from the beginning. Look to LG. Don't forget about the judge guy. Yes, we've got the judge guy as well. I don't know who that is, but But this one's awful. Jenga, if you are still there, I hope you're looking forward to trying one of these tomorrow. Maybe not this one. It looks kind of shit. Right, that's done. Don't wanna say goodbye. I will make sure Chris tries one later and give you the verdict on the Discord. I quite like it. I think they taste pretty cool. But I don't know whether I'm biased or not. Maybe you should do a baking stream, Dan, if you find them to be peaceful as fuck. Who is the judge guy? I have no idea. The trainer or something, apparently, Bob. What a banger. What an absolute banger. Right, I'm leaving this one out because this is the one that I think looks the best, and I'm going to take a picture of it to put in the Discord. But the rest of them, you can say goodbye to because they are going to go in the fridge just so that the icing can settle a little bit. Look, that's not too bad. I'm really, really happy with how they turned out. The icing could do with a bit of work, to be honest. When I see you around. Then on the stream later, if we do well in our daily games, I get to eat one. I've obviously tried it already. Pretty good. Send me in a post, please. I would blanket, but I feel like the icing would melt by then. I know Nick, Captain Nick, watches a lot of One Piece, Vince. They're not here at the moment, but nom nom nom. Right, I'm going to wrap up. I'm not going to raid anyone unless someone like Mel happens to go live, but I think they already said they're postponing their stream. In fact, let me close this camera so I can take a picture. I'll see you guys back at the PC. You'll still be able to hear me, but I just want to get this done so I can put it in the fridge. I'll see you around. Moving with some asshole from God knows wherever. When I see you around. When I see you around. Right, back to the PC. I am muted. I'm muted. My bad. I was just saying, I don't really like the idea of guide the raid. I don't know why. I feel like I know loads of people do it. It's a good idea, but I feel like unless I ask, I don't want someone to redeem it for me to then think, shit, I really wanted to raid this person today, but someone redeemed it. So, because there's a few people online who I can raid. Wait, are you going? Were you going to say who I think you're going to say? Because I'll happily raid them if you want me to. The others are still so cute. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Mel. Someone you mod for Blanket, because I can see they're online playing Super Auto Pets. I was hoping to make my first Mel stream. Yeah, Mel will be live again tomorrow, right, Mel? I think you said. I don't mind talking about other people's streams as long as I bring it up and stuff, so it's not an issue if you want to talk about it. Are you going to be continuing your run of Mass Effect tomorrow, Mel? Okay, let's go and raid Kelby. Let's do it. I wasn't going to because I was just going to end it while I was in the kitchen, but given I'm here, I can do it. So, oh, Sunday. Sorry, Sunday. Vince. I've really had fun. That was an awesome stream. Thank you all for being here. I had more people in the chat than I thought I would, given the time I started. I'm gonna leave the cupcakes in the fridge so that the icing sets, and then on the stream later on, before we switch over to movie night in the Discord, I'll bring one of them out and then munch it on stream just so you guys can see. And I'll give you Chris's review as well when he gets home. For now, we are going to raid Kelby, which is a streamer who Blanket mods for. They're actually really fun to be around. I'm going to need to go and clean up the stuff in the kitchen, all the mess that I made. So I won't stick around for too long. I'll probably lurk for a bit. Thank you all for being here. Like I say, we'll be back in about, what? 3 hours time-ish for the dailies. So we can guess the game, guess the music and all that fun stuff. I appreciate all of you stopping in. I'm going to go over to my end scene. And hopefully we'll see some of you a bit later. If you want to take part of the raid, top one if you're a sub, bottom one if you're a dom. Take part of the raid, even if you're not going to say anything, because you will get some points to use in our next stream. But do say something. Put your own raid messages if you want. Just make the raid as hype as you can for Kelby. They're an awesome stream, and they're a good friend of Blankets. So, and we'll be back in about 3 hours' time, hopefully. Until then, people, stay safe. Take care of each other. And as always, keep on baking. Ciao, ciao.